Good morning, Loma scholars, teachers, staff, and families. It is Wednesday and it is December 1st. That's right, you guys. We have just reached the month of December, the last month of the year, and we have just about a little over 2 weeks before we're going to be on winter break. So, in that 2 weeks, I want to remember that we follow our Loma expectations and roar. So I came to Loma the other day and I was talking with Miss Bernal and I was talking with Miss Karen, and we were talking about some of the recess expectations that we might have forgotten over our Thanksgiving holiday break that we had just last week. So I want to remind all of you right now about those recess expectations. Teachers, if you would take some time before recess maybe to remind students of some of these again, that would be very, very helpful. And students, I want you to be listening because all of the campus attendants are listening to this message as well. And we're going to make sure that these expectations happen on the playgrounds because we want to keep you safe. That is our whole goal, is to keep you safe. And it helps to keep you safe if you have extra supervision. So I don't want to have any arguing that these are not the expectations. So first thing is, you need to play one of the games that is chosen. So if Mr. Israel is going to run a dodgeball game and Mr. Angel has kickball and Miss Alicia has basketball, those are the three choices you have: basketball, kickball, or dodgeball. You do not get to say, I want to throw a football over here, or can I play tag over there? Those are the three choices: dodgeball, kickball, or basketball. So you need to play one of the chosen games. Once you choose a game, you need to stay with that game. You're not going to be moving back and forth, because what happens is people do not go from one location to the other. They kind of stop somewhere in the middle, and that's not okay. Once you choose you're going to play basketball, that is the game you are going to play for that recess. If we're having trouble with that, you guys, the next step is that we are going to choose the game for you. And that could be based on your college. It could be based on your teacher. I'm not sure. But if you want to choose your own game, you need to choose it and you need to stay with that game. Some of you have chosen not to play in the game, and that's okay. It is okay to not play in the game, but you do not get to go sit at the benches. You do not get to go sit in another location. So if it is that second recess time for my big kids and you're choosing not to play, then I am telling you can choose to go read a book up at the lunch court with Miss Jeannie at your assigned seat. If that is not an option because the lunch court is being used for food at that time, then the campus attendants will have you choose to sit around the game that's being watched, and you will sit next to a campus attendant. Okay, we want to make sure supervision is happening so that no one is saying something happened or something was said and we weren't able to hear it. So if you do not want to play in a game, we are happy to have you bigger kids at second recess sit and read a book up at the lunch court with Miss Jeannie in your assigned seat if you would like. Otherwise, please get out some energy, run around, and pick one of the chosen games. Campus attendance, if it starts to get too crowded in one area because you have too many spectators, then you might have to choose to have people watch other games if they're just choosing to sit out. When the whistle is blown, please make sure that you walk over and line up right away by your college, and that when you're dismissed that you walk up the stairs. Miss Bernal says she saw some kids running so quickly she was worried they were going to fall. That is not safe, and I don't want anyone to get hurt while they're at school. We would hate for something to happen and for you to be unable to enjoy your winter break. So please walk up those stairs. If you need to use the restroom, remember you can't just leave the recess area. You need to ask a campus attendant. So there's been a lot of problems with people going to different campus attendants until they hear the answer that they want to hear. It's not going to be the way that we do it. If you are playing basketball, you will ask whatever campus attendant is watching basketball. You're not going to go to kickball or dodgeball to ask about using the restroom. So please just ask the campus attendant who is watching you. If they are out of passes, it means that the bathroom is full at that time and they'll let you go as soon as the pass is available. And lastly, remember, although we hope things are really improving, we want to make sure we keep everyone safe and healthy. So when it comes to keeping hands to self, we want to make sure that we're keeping hands to self. We should not be holding hands. We should not be sitting so close to each other. We need to give some space. So make sure that you're following all of those COVID procedures, because we want to keep everyone safe and healthy. So I appreciate you taking the time to listen to these expectations. Teachers, you may want to play this again closer to recess time or go over some of those things. My goal is to keep you all happy, healthy, safe, so that you're ready to learn and ready to enjoy winter break. And the last thing I have for you guys is the colleges of the week. Congratulations to the College of the Week, UCLA and Syracuse. Great job, you guys, and keep up the great work. And now it is time to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.